Once you say I'm afraid, then you are not good freediver.
The Cuban Francisco Pipin Ferreras is the free diving world champion in the category of no limits. In 1994, this 33-year-old athlete dove an incredible 417 feet below sea level. 77 pounds of lead pulled his sled down into the deep. During his last record dive, he held his breath for 2 minutes and 26 seconds, while his body was subjected to a water pressure of almost 140 metric tons per square meter.
I grew up in the city, in Cuba, by the sea. The back of my house was in the ocean. So I learned how to swim before I learned how to walk.
Pipin arrived in Sicily 2 weeks before the World Championship to familiarize himself with local conditions. The crew is waiting for him at the port. It's 8:30 a.m. The first day of training begins. Pipin and his crew have repeated the same preparations for a dive this often, and still, the atmosphere is electrically charged.
What's happened to your lungs when you go down?
So let's suppose that this is your lung. What's going to happen is you go down, the pressure will start squeezing your lung, and this is what's going to happen. They're going to break, right? When you come out of the water, you're supposed to be dead. A few years ago, we had discovered a phenomenon that it happened to the marine mammals and into us too.
Without this biological phenomenon, a dive to such depths would be impossible. The so-called blood shift prevents the lungs from collapsing, which in turn keeps a fatal accident from happening.
Yeah.
Doctors and scientists keep studying the man who has broken through the 330 feet barrier and spent more than 33,000 hours beneath the surface of the water. Tension is high among the crew as well as the spectators. And now, not just one man holds his breath. A few moments before the grand finale, one last time for training, Pipin slips silently into the blue abyss.
Once you say I'm afraid, then you are not good freediving. Physically, I'm prepared to go 200 meters.
Almost 50 years after the first world record and 330 feet deeper, Pipin is on his way to a new world record. Feet. For the 7th time, Pipin reaches the top in only 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
My passion is to be a diver. I want to be a diver for my whole life, and I really want to do something that nobody can do. So I started doing these things, the freediving records, until today. That is my best passion.